So fam, Amelia Adair here. Hope you are feeling well, doing well. We jumping right into it, so fam. So fam, show up today. Okay? Show up today. Alright? This message is so powerful because as I was praying and I was trying to figure out these next steps, I'm like, God, glory, Most High, Elohim, please help me understand how you want me to show up today and do what we have to do in the midst of everything that we're going through. All right, so fam, and Glory was like, I didn't call you to this assignment because you always got everything together. Okay, I didn't call you to this assignment because I wanted you to be perfect. I didn't call you to this assignment because you are perfect. I called you to this assignment because with everything that you always have going on, you always manage to push through. With everything that you have going on, you always manage to show up. You never had everything together all the way. You never been perfect all the time. I watched you, okay? And I've been with you. And every time your back is up against the wall, you show up for people when you need people to show up for you. You lifting people up when you need someone to lift you up. He said, you strong enough. And you know it. Don't think now that you have things flowing that it's going to always be the way you want it to be. Oftentimes, so fam, we praying and we want to walk into these new seasons, and we think when we get to these new seasons, everything is just going to be smooth sailing and all figured out. We praying for things and we think we ain't gonna have problems later on. We looking at other people who got maybe a little bit more than what we got, and we sitting there and we're envious. And we're sitting there and we think it's something wrong with us. So fam, stop looking at other people. Stop thinking that this next season is gonna be perfect and smooth sailing. Stop thinking problems are just gonna vanish. Stop thinking it's just going to... Listen, so fam. You're not going to be called to do something because you're expected to do it perfectly. God is not expecting us to do it perfectly. He's expecting us to do our best. Show up, so fam. Yeah, okay. Those little small knickknacks that you thought were going to work out didn't work out. That's all right. It's about how you withstanding it. It's about how you keeping your mind together. It's about how you keeping your emotions together. Trust me, so fam. Y'all think I'm not in the field with you? There's some things I'm like, glory. I thought I was getting a break. Glory laughed. A break. A break. Although there's things that you may need, although there's things that you may want, although there's things that may not be working out the way you want it to work out, so fam, do what you have to do still. Okay? Yeah, someone may have said some things that hurt your feelings. Yeah, the dating pool is rough. Trust me, so fam. I'm like, this was easier in college. Lord say, yeah, well, things have changed. So keep doing what you gotta do. The focus isn't finding a lover for the singles. The focus isn't trying to be perfect for the lovers, for the singles. Withdraw from all the negative talk that's around you, so fam. Because, yeah, there are going to be some things that are true. There are going to be people that make that statement true. Be the person that makes your statements true about who you are, where you're going, what you've been told. And silence out the noise. Silence out the negativity. Because so fam, if I sit here and I gave you a list of all the things that I'm trying to figure out, and I sit here and I just be like, well, I can't do it because of this, I could give you a million excuses why I cannot do something. And Glory's still sitting there like, so what? So what? Show up. Those were the words. So what? Show up. So what? So fam, show up. What you got to understand, so fam, what may be happening around you doesn't affect what's happening in you. Hey. What's happening around you, soul fam, does not affect what's happening in you. What God is doing in you is more important. What God has put in you is stronger. What God has put in you is blossoming. Look, I can't even say the word. Blossoming. This lawnmower, let's walk. Things still gotta get done. He cutting the grass. Things still gotta get done. So yeah, all that noise and all that chit chat and what everyone's saying and what everyone said and what everyone did doesn't matter. What are you doing right now? How are you making that shift to fight those little battles? Come on, soul fam. God didn't say, here, I'm gonna give you this blessing, and in this blessing, everything is just gonna always be just smooth sailing. No, sometimes that boat gonna rock. Know who's in control. Know who's in control, soul fam. I didn't even see him cutting the grass when I started walking, but I think he's taking a break. Even though there's some disturbance, keep pushing. Keep walking past it. Go a little further. Move it out the way. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Come on, soul fam. What people are saying is often a reflection of them. It has nothing to do with you. They haven't faced themselves, so it's easy for them to look at you and pick at everything that they see, what they think is wrong with you, but it's really what's wrong with them. And don't sit around with those words, and don't sit around with that discouragement, and don't sit around just thinking they have a say over what God said, over what God knows, over what God is doing. He's opening doors for you, and he needs you to come and knock. He done whispered in their ear, Amelia gonna show up, let her in. All right? If you never show up, because you sitting around crying because you tripped down the steps and you never make it to the knock, you're not gonna move, you're gonna stay stagnant. Pull yourself together. Brush it off. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Hey. The sun is trying to come up. It's early, so fam. Lord said, make time. You make time for the things that you want to make time for. And that's period. Okay? And before you make time for everything and everybody else, make time for your business. Make time for your blessings. Put yourself first. Those that get it, get it. Those that don't, won't. And that's okay. Come on, soul fam. That was about a clock. Let's walk back. Let's just walk back. I didn't want to walk back because the sun is going to hit us on the back. We'll just wrap it up while he going over there with the grass. Poppy, though he's doing a great job. Show up, soul fam. You may not have everything you think you need as an aesthetic, in the physical. Just know you got everything in the spiritual, and everything else will flow and follow. Release some of that control. We so used to controlling everything. We so used to wanting to know what's going to happen next, and what happens when I do this, and what happens when I do that. We so used to that. We got to release that control and trust God got your back. See, you so used to having your own back. That's where that control mechanism come in. So fam, trust that God got your back. And when he tell you to do something, do it, and know that he gonna follow up with that next step. Always will. Always do. All right, so fam, I got some things to do. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe to be a part of the Soul Fam. And I'm gonna see you at the next one. Bye for now.